Hello. Bon, donc là je suis en train de regarder un petit peu ce que je peux faire pour améliorer. J'essaye de me repasser un petit peu en boucle ce qu'on a. Ok, donc cette partie du design, elle a débloqué pas mal de choses en termes de gestion de forme. À partir de là, là les câbles, c'était pas une bonne idée en tous les cas exploiter comme ça, c'était pas génial en termes de fluidité. Alors, bon, le plus dur, c'est de se lancer. C'est le matin. Alors, hello, one spectator, one viewer, welcome. I don't know if you are a bot or something, or English or French, so feel free to ask some questions if you have so. Ok, c'est parti. Alors, ici je vais faire une capture de l'étape où on est. Et maintenant, on va couper le work in progress. Alors, qu'est-ce qu'on a? On a pas mal de choses à améliorer. Hein. Alors, la tache blanche là, devant, la tache lumineuse en haute valeur, c'est pas ouf. Okay. You know what? I'm just going to do a quick direct story in Insta. Okay, so direct from Twitch. Now the morning, and I'm improve my my concept. Um, so now there is some few days between hello guys, between this first model and now. I had the time to think about it and to see it again and again this weekend, and despite I think it's not too bad, I think I can improve a lot, and it's definitely far away from finished, but I think it's not too bad for for beginning. The fact I change the curve style of the leg with this play definitely something good. Now I have to sculpt and design all the other parts, and feel free if you have some question. Thanks a lot. Uh, just to know, I'm on Twitch right now, so if you want to see my beautiful cute face, it's here, and and you can ask some questions too, so feel free to ask. I see I have some great bots on on the Twitch. Okay, so here it's a warm-up session actually. It's a little bit difficult to wake up and and draw something cool, so what I do is I draw something not cool, maybe 20 minutes to 40 minutes, and after doing this I begin to be better and to access to my other skills. So now I approach a painterly style. Tell me if you have some questions, guys. Tell me what you want me to show you, maybe. Are you interested in concept art in general, or maybe character designs more? Yeah, thanks for the comments, guys. So I think I need a touch of orange, maybe a little bit more. I don't know where for the moment, so let's just do some kind of patch of color. Here, welcome Nika, Scab, thanks. So here I think I need a color here. What do you think for the moment at this point of the concept? Tell me. Um, okay, maybe some greenish part, but not too saturated. I don't know. Maybe it could be not too bad. Yeah, yep, happy. Great, you like it. I have to unlock some stuff. For the moment, it's too much monochromatic. So for this, I can duplicate this brush and go into the settings, color dynamics, and move the tint in the saturation, the brightness, and so each time I drop a stroke, it change a little bit on nuance. It's kind of great Procreate tips. It's not really a tips, it's a feature, but we were waiting for this because it was on Photoshop, and now I'm happy that it's on Procreate, because Procreate is really, really, really good, and I really work with. It's not a sponsored video, guys. But yeah, it's sped up my workflow while doing some concept art. So I'm really happy to work with it. But it's just a tool, you know. Sometimes I work with Krita, Photoshop, traditional. So let's see what's happened until this morning. Yeah, you know what? I just drop you onto the ear. Look, this way I can use my two hands, and guys, you can hopefully see what happened. Sorry for the shaking. And it will be hard with this kind of setup for me to see the comments. So, if you want to comment, please feel free to go on the Twitch. The link is in the bio, and I can more easily see the Twitch. So here on Instagram, you can see my beautiful, cute keyboard. I'm working on a custom keyboard. Actually, I'm not used to work a lot with the shortcut for the moment on Procreate, and it's a mess because it's a pity. I mean, because it's so cool to work with shortcuts. It's not easy for me to. It's not easy for me to. Let me organize my setup with some Pinterest references. Yeah, to work on screen, it's not the best for me. Despite this this software is really, really cool, but having a big click is cool. You can play much quicker, I think. I prefer it. So I'm working on a small custom keyboard for iPad. Coffee, guys? Okay. So now I'm searching in the past what kind of visual development stuff I can bring into my design. Okay. So if you have some suggestion or idea, let me know. For my part, yeah, you know what? I'm looking at a motorbike. I don't know if we have some motorbike girls or guys here, but as you know, if you're following me, really big fan of motor sports in general, and I had the chance to add some dirt bikes, and it's so nice and powerful machines. And in the 80s, you had a typical plate with a number when you were doing some races with it. So hello, Min Ramli. Guys, tell me where did you find this live stream? I'm curious about it to make a lot of people know I'm online. Okay. Yeah. Here, I just dropped some color swatches, and I'm squinting my eyes to try to find the focus points and the more contrasty parts. I have to be careful with the bright points because it's not it's not easy. You can quickly lose your picture without the right contrast. Okay, so let's detail this. For this, I can bring back the the train, the photo of the train, just to see if I can grab some detail out of it, but no, I'm not sure. So I have to do it manually and just take the time. Guys, you know it's a good thing that I'm used to speak alone, because you don't ask me a lot of questions, you know. I know you're just few on the chat, but take this at an opportunity to ask some question. Are you designers? Are you concept artists? um, Here actually I'm looking at some 80s stuff, sound machines, because my story Lost in Speed take place in the 80s, 90s, but in a sci-fi, cyberpunk environment. Actually, the robots came out in the street, and my character fights against them. And I'm developing, sorry, I'm developing some kind of machines. Oh, I'm an Illustrator student, Sagitula. I hope I pronounce your name. And Illustrator student. Okay, great, great. And tell me, how did you find this stream? Hello, guys. Hello, welcome. How did you find this stream, and Is it kind of helpful even if it's the very beginning? So here I'm just scribbling, you know, I'm trying to do the same thing without losing my enthusiasm because um, doing the same thing. Okay, Raza Creation. Great. Animation student in Europe or in States? Where are you? Tell me, where are you from? So, you know what? I will insert one of my concept arts on top of my thanks guy, thanks. It's not easy to see your comments here, but you know, I'm on Twitch right now, so if you want and see my face or what, come on Twitch. Okay, I'm from India. Okay, great. And what's your school? Superfocom? I mean Rebecca. Interesting. It's so sweet to can see other artist at works from Italy. Yeah, great. Italia. Yeah, I think it can be helpful. Um, you can use this to ask kind of question. India, Italy, okay, great. So here I'm just cutting some part of my design, but it won't let me cut because I have too much layers. So I have to drop some because I have backup, and now I can use the select tool. Yeah, oh, thanks. Thanks. And yeah, Kuwait, great, guys, great. I'm happy to see that you are worldwide. It's really cool. When I begin 3D in 1997, about 8 maybe, the night after the school, the high school, um, as a self-taught man, I wish I had the opportunity to to talk and to make my 3D while chatting with the world. You know, it's so cool today. If you are really young, maybe you always knew this world with the ability to be worldwide really easily. I really love this kind of thing. Okay, for the moment it's some crap. I'm really not good. um, as I said, it takes time. Before maybe half an hour, it will be hard for me to be really efficient. You know what? It's because I'm not warmed enough. So, well, you pronounce my name pretty quickly. Good. Oh, you were born in 96. Guys, I'm not old, okay? I'm not old. Okay. Yeah, it's kind of funny You know what I'll do to warm me up because I'm more efficient this way. I'm launching my quick pause stuff and drawing some girls just to to warm. So guys, you didn't answer me about the way you find this stream. It's important for me to know how. Okay, so I'm looking at my quick pause just right now, and I'm beginning my character with big mass. For the moment, it seems that the brush aren't working well. Nothing works well, but it's just me. I'm not at a good working temperature. I think it's a name, like name in a. Okay. So now I grab a technical pen, and on top of this, I'm drawing, sketching really quickly. Okay, for the shoulder, I'm creating folds. Make arm. Okay, another one. It will force me to. Just like okay, great. Thanks, Raza. This is a good question, and as I'm a teacher too, and actually as I'm just like you know, I just had the chance to begin a little bit earlier. What's my advice? I would say this world working in animation and video game is really, really cool. It's really nice, but it's hard. It's really hard because we are a lot in the world wanting to work in this field, and actually and the bar, the level of what's let me find my word. I didn't load all my library, my English library this morning. Yes, the quality weighted by the studios and the public, you know, is higher and higher each every year. But the cool thing is, oh my God, what's this leg? It's not possible to have a leg like this. The cool thing is there is a lot of work and opportunities. So if we are good, we can work. That's my my advice. So what I learn in my lessons, and I think maybe I will open an online course because I repeat this every time. What I'm trying to learn, I consider myself as a holistic concept artist, you know, like Dirk Gently, holistic detective. That's mean I work on my fundamentals, my arts fundamentals, and it helps me to be better in every new tools that come out. For example, I as I said to my regular students, sometimes I do some concept art with Oculus Rift, in VR. Sometimes I do, I don't know, sculpt a little bit. I'm just a beginner in sculpt, but the technology is going higher and higher. But that was my reflection. What doesn't move are the fundamentals, the anatomy, the physics of light, color theory, all this stuff. Since Da Vinci Master and other won't move, so I still a few years I begin to reinforce my fundamentals, and because after, for example, if you want to use ZBrush, you want to be good at ZBrush, all right? Okay, learning where are the button and the function. I think okay, we can find this all around the web and in half a day. Few tools to begin to sculpt. Okay, it will be just, of course, superficial, but you know how to push, how to bring, uh, and yeah, sharing your art and what I want to say, having some feedback and being ready to progress. So, Raza, just to continue on this field, Raza, and for other, my advice is to work, for example, for the ZBrush example, to work on me. I'm working on character, as you know, right now. I'm drawing from life and from model I take a picture of, because this way I will be better in sculpting. Because, of course, I don't know ZBrush, but if I begin to know what's a beautiful curve for a girl, or you know, it will be a little bit easier for me to sculpt, because um, I think the more important is to, for me, of course, it's the artistic part, because I want to share an emotion, I want to share something, and through visual, that's our work. um, yeah, so my advice will be to work on the fundamentals, the art fundamentals, perspective, anatomy, value, this kind of stuff. And for example, I can give you an exercise I do to I give to my students, is to do like me, quick pause. It's a free website when you can have some model of a real human and draw at least half an hour with creating a free account, and it will count your day, and it's make a chain, and if you can unlock some kind of diploma. And if you have, for example, 25 days in a row, you unlock a diploma. After, if you have 100 days in a row, you unlock another diploma. So it's diploma just recognized by by the community, and by your mates, and it's for you. But it's really important. But if you miss just one day, your count go to zero, and you have to begin from scratch again. And now I'm drawing from, I don't know, maybe 1,300 days in a row. I hope it's quick pause. Yeah, okay, quick pause. Yeah, let's refresh this. Okay, so I don't know if you see. Yeah, for example, here I'm I'm this, and I just from 8 minutes. If I don't do this, it will go to zero. Yeah, it's a lot of practice, I think. Okay, then actually content scenes. Yeah, I think keep practicing, and as said, um, I think I improved my art since I was able to accept critics really more than before. So I think drawing every day, showing your art, being okay with your errors, your mistakes, and correct them for the new day, and you will improve really quickly. Hi, Dennis. Because, for example, uh, if one day we were together, or when I have to because I'm artistic director also, so sometimes I've asked to look at portfolio to see if guys can help us on a project, or and if I see someone really good in techniques, but once again, it's just my advice, okay? It's not, and it depends a lot of stuff. But if you come in a small studio, for example, if I see someone really good in art, I know I can at least teach ZBrush to this guy, and he will do great job. But if a guy is come and just mastering ZBrush, but not really good in art, and we are working on 3D Coat or Blender, despite if I taught in Blender, okay, but I have to told him, but he won't bring any value after this. That's why I really think you can improve this. So see this one, I think it's a little bit better than the other. This one is not too bad. So it means I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 drawing to become a little bit more right, and to be warm. But okay, I don't know if it's if it helps, but tell me if the comment if okay, I will continue the train, of course. I just have to warm, as I said. But guys, once you work in this field, and you will be pay and pay if you it's so cool, it's really 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 cool to work uh, in your passion. It's worth it, to all this work, but after you can hopefully share emotions. Yeah, exactly, Raza, exactly, you get it. That's what I think, and it's a hard way, so it needs dedication to take the time and develop all of these skills. So my advice is to focus on what you really want, and the goals you want to achieve to keep motivation. And as a great artist, Anthony Jones said, but I don't want to miss the sentence, but professional have to work even if you are not motivated, because don't have to be. No, I think what was this sentence? Yeah, I don't remember. But me, I have one sentence. Hello, Sketcherman. I love this quote. It's an American journalist. I don't know. or American writer that said, I can only draw when I have some inspiration, and I organize myself to have inspiration every day at 9 o'clock. Uh, and you know, this is definitely my my quote, because I know as it's so hard to have motivation, to have inspiration, to sometimes we don't want to or we cannot achieve. For example, here I'm live, okay, I'm on stream and with you, and my look this morning what I made. Okay, it's just the beginning, but it's not pretty. I'm not sure for the moment if I have to share with you my feelings. I'm not happy with my art. I don't know what the solution I can bring to correct this. I'm insecure actually, and it's a feeling. I'm happy to share this with you because some of my students or said, "Oh, okay, you too, you have this kind of feeling." Of course, of course, I have this kind of feeling. Here, as you see me, I'm not motivated. I'm not inspired. My line isn't good, but I'm still here, and I will work until this will be cool. I have no choice. Um, as an animator, what should I keep focusing on my portfolio so that it stands out? So, sorry, I'm not sure I understand well. You mean what? You mean if you continue working on your portfolio, it will yeah, grab you a job, yeah, of course, of course, but hey, I'm from Mexico, guys. We are so worldwide this morning. Um, so yeah, work on your portfolio, but um, quickly, you know, keep short deadlines. Like me, for example, here I'm working on Twitch this way. I'm in front of you, and I have just 2 hours left, and I have to have something better. So this way, it's push you to be better and accept critics to improve quickly, fail faster, and be inspired by the masters of your discipline, and it will be cool. Okay, do I have ad some ad block? Yeah, I have an ad block. No, I mean some art block. Yeah, of course. I'm art block is my default position, as said a guys in a Marco Bucci video. Actually, yeah, I have a lot of art block, but I didn't really understand. Could you explain me what's an art block? What's a block exactly? It could be really interesting because I think we don't have all the same definition, and I didn't. Um, it's a word I discovered recently. Uh, on the Instagram and this kind of stuff. Guys talking about art block, and it's a name I wasn't no. I have of course a lot of difficulties, but I just didn't put some word on this state because, for example, here, if a block is a plateau, because we are evolving like this in art, so we unlocking skills, and we taking time without progressing, without evolving, and then bam, we are unlocking a new skills, etc. for me, it is when I get okay. Yeah, I feel this too. I feel blocks. I feel demoralized. I feel all of this feeling, but the difference is I won't give up, and I'm just not. Let me put the words in the right order. Um, Actually, I won't give up, and so I still working, but I'm working. I'm trying to find the right direction uh, because working a lot is cool, but as I said earlier, we have to be sure it's in the right direction because if you're just showing your uh, demoralize, okay, uh, yeah, if you show to people who just love your art, it's hard to evolve because it's hard. So you mean when develop the demoralizate? That means you cannot achieve what you want, and you feel, and you, it's stop you from. Oh my God, I have to improve my English. Sorry. I mean, because you cannot improve your skill, you're not in a good mood. That's it, and that at this moment that you feel the art block. Just to be sure, I I understand because I'm not sure. But for the moment, for example, I have to. One of my biggest block maybe is to unlock all of my skills when I want on demand. For example, here I like to. I can draw women more nice like this, but I don't know. Just maybe at 30% of my skill, and it's hard for me to regroup to mobilize all of my skills when I want them. So I'm working on this, and yeah, sometimes I definitely pass through. My God, it's so like this. For example, how I can draw something this ugly, you know. So you work hard on some art. A good rest pose. What is a good rest pose? What's a good rest pose, please? You mean a good response? A good, for example, you didn't get too much like, or when you saw to people, they say okay, just cool, but because working a long time on artworks won't make artworks good if you don't have a good process actually. Yeah, response. Okay. Yeah, for example, I made Cleopatra, for work with my wife. You can find it on my demo. Um, and oh my god, I have to stop this because it's too ugly. If someone comes on the stream, it will go far away. Yeah, and I drew this illustration of the girl in 1 week, 5 days. But oh, guys, Bento Ortiz on Bento Ortiz. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot. I'm really happy if I can inspire other. I have to work so much. I have such a student too. Yeah, so really happy to have a chance to inspire someone. Huge, yeah, huge. Okay, about art and response, as I said, I drew the Cleopatra about 5 times actually. So I took 1 week to, let me see if I have here. Um, okay, it's from a long time ago. I don't know. It's from half 10 years ago, I think. Yeah, this one. I don't know what you think about this. You can say honestly, I'm ready to hear anything since it's respectful and with some arguments. But what do you think, honestly, about this? Because it's an artwork that I spend a lot of time. It's maybe, yeah, 10 years, maybe more. Yeah, maybe more. Okay, no advice. No, you find it's ugly. It's buff. It's, I don't know, just average. Because, for example, on this, um, where she's okay. Actually, I redrew her a lot of time because I didn't have the good process. So I just make it one time, and then something were wrong with her anatomy, so I redrew her. I begin to paint the face, and I spend one day maybe painting the face, but after we didn't feel it's a nice face, so I repaint the face, and after I feel I lose my time. I feel it's not nice, it's not quick, and I think it's just because I didn't know my fundamentals, my art fundamentals aren't good enough, aren't solid enough. Thanks, Lauren. Maybe Lauren, we know each other. You are one of my students, or maybe I'm. Hello. So I think, for example, when I didn't like to work on realistic stuff in the past because I preferred stylized and manga and anime, which is okay, which is right. I love them, and now I'm teaching manga, for example, and it's okay. But what I lose uh, because I don't work realism, it's when we are drawing someone or a monster, we are in relation with the human anatomy. Because if you want to create a monster that doesn't exist at all, you have to relate to reference of human anatomy to not make your monster look like human. it's something doesn't change for the moment, the anatomy. And I rejected this idea in the past because I said no, I don't want to do this kind of art. And now I'm drawing anatomy every day, about every day. Not as much as I would like, but to to yeah, thanks for your comments. To lose my word. Yeah, to improve this because when I draw some Bridgman, for example, or studying Proco lessons or drawing from a Morpho guy, or Da Vinci, of course, my master. Actually, I'm improving also my manga style, my cartoon style, and my modeling style, my sculpting style, and my animation too, because I will know exactly where the junction, where the join, where the rotation. So working on human anatomy bring so much, even in design. It's inspired myself in designing form. So it's it's really powerful, and so it's a big answer to your question, Raza. But it's for for me. I'm not sure that's what you're asking for, but for me, when I take a long time on an illustration or a work, whatever it is, and it doesn't match my expectations, it was because of the lack of fundamentals, artistic fundamentals. That's the same when I working on composition and I want to. Yeah, thanks for asking, Raza, and it's great. Yeah, it's great. You're on the right track with this mindset. So it's cool. Come say hi on Twitch next time. So what I was saying, I don't know. No, I don't know. I don't remember. Working anatomy, working, yeah, on composition. When I working on composition, I didn't know if I had to. Yeah. Sagitula. I'm sorry for my accent. Sagitula. I didn't know if I had to put my character like this or like that because maybe it won't say the same message, same thing. I don't know. I'm really glad it's a full guy. If it's really the case, I'm really happy if I can bring some of answer. And when I read some composition book, I a lot of questions just popped out, and I had some concrete answers. So in a nutshell, my art progress. It's so obvious when we said this, but my art progress when I begin to study more the the masters in every field I wanted to evolve, and to work on the fundamental skills and to work on a daily basis. That's really, really important for me, as that's what unlock a lot of my abilities. So now, after half an hour of quick pause, hopefully I'm a little bit more warmed up. So what I will do is to bring some references on my Pinterest and see. So guys, you are into my secret. Now I have some secret tableau. I don't know the name. Folder. Yeah, this one, for example. So I'm just looking for inspiration here. Okay, maybe I can put. What if I try a pink note on this? Nice sense of movement. I'm from France. It's Latin, yeah. And I have some Italian origins, but I have to work my my accent and my language, because for the moment, despite I've grown with a lot of Italian language, I don't remember a lot, Maybe una acqua naturale, per favor, but after this I'm I'm not I'm not this good. Yeah, I'm from France. Okay, so here I'm trying to input some pinky colors, but if you want to know my mood for the moment, I don't know. So I will just try to continue and yeah. Oh, my phone it's at 5%, so I think we lose the connection if I cannot charge it. So, okay, it's on. No, it doesn't want to charge, and now okay, it seems it's not bad, but I have to move. So, not sure if it works. Okay, CMC art. When you talk about the sense of movement, thanks for your comment, but it's about the girl I've drew just before, or the movement you can feel into this concept. Oh, I have no music. Okay, to unlock, I think. I have to draw without stopping. I don't know. Let's see. I will. Sorry. I will grab some artworks I made. Sometimes when I'm block, trying to thanks, but with a lot of detail for the moment, it's not enough. I have to go really deep in the detail. So here I'm searching for idea. I don't know, taking this kind of picture on top, maybe, maybe just help me bring another idea. Sometimes it works like, oh, you know what, it could be nice to have, I don't know, this kind of neon light on the top, or I don't know for this moment. So I can do like this too and see if I can do something. I start running up like you. Good, it's good. Actually, I found the warming up stuff. I really heard this in a Spartan digital painting school video, and the guy said it's normal to warm up, and I I saw that I was I just stopped drawing at the point when I actually warmed, and ready to work. But it was the point where I stopped because I didn't know this, or I was bored. But this brush is really not bad, and it can help me to unlock. Actually, it's an oil brush I just bought a few days ago. It's an oily brush. I think it's oh my god, I don't know for this moment, I don't know, and I'm not in the right position, so I have to bring you guys like this. How can I? It's not easy to find a good rig. Sorry for the. Close your eyes or you will be sick, guys. Okay, maybe it's not too bad. If you want a better view, you can go off on Twitch. It's the same name, Bella Chianti Cafe, and go on Twitch to have a better view, because here it's not really good. But I have to, if I want to go seriously on detail, I think I have to put myself in a good position. Okay, so what I want to do, what if I flatten all of this layer, drop them in. No. Okay, I just drop this out. I will bring my little abart for inspiration and as a reference for my new drawing, my new concept art. Go. I can see if I can take some part over for like the cracks on the road was not too bad. This kind of stuff could be a beginning. Yeah, I know, notification, okay. This kind of stuff. It's just an idea, a kind of reminder. Of course, it's not in the same perspective. If I want do it in the same perspective. I will do something a little bit more like this, maybe. You have to put a better brush, yeah, like this, and okay, I don't know. If you have some question, please feel free, because I'm used to speak alone. But if I can help, feel free to ask. Okay. In this picture, I love the fact the geometric form, and I love drawing with geometric form. On Photoshop I do my own brush, but here I didn't experiment. Yeah, I made one custom brush one time, but hello, but it wasn't a polygonal one. Okay, something good sometimes is to work with the lasso tool to make the brush stroke really hard. Yeah, why not? Okay, let's continue this. Actually, this is some stuff. What I wanted to say, I don't remember. Yeah, see some windows, some windows. And there are here to hopefully give a sense of animation, of life. We have some people inside this train, maybe at a restaurant wagon or something, and it can help to bring some life and storytelling in my drawing, hopefully. But here I'm trying to test with pink. Maybe it's a mistake, but we'll see. What I love here is the geometric shape, but I don't want for the moment to go for a lot of selection and draw on top of them, so I prefer to find a way to do this. So I will just create a new layer. I cannot, because it's already full of layers. Okay, what's this? Yeah, if I can mix this and this. I lose a little bit of as you said, of brightness. Okay, no, it's hard for me. As you see me now for the moment, it's really not easy to know what to do. So I need a good reference, I think. Okay, it's a good question, Lauren. When I have finished drawing, it's interesting because for the Abarth here, it was, I think I can call it finish, even if now looking at it, it lacks a lot of stuff. But, for example, the first version I made was really less finished and less detailed than this. So actually, before, not so long ago, I call a drawing finished. Maybe at this stage, what you are looking here, I called this finish at a time. But now it's an hard question. Actually, now I first detailed a lot, because now I know I can detail like this and much further if I have the time. Or so I think the important thing is to set a deadline, and to know what you are doing, for what the work is made for. For example, you are seeing development of my story, Lost in Speed, that I'm developing in front of you on Instagram, Patreon, Stra, Twitch, and it's my universe development. So this train is giving the purpose of this is to give a sense of forms, mood, storytelling, visual development of my universe. Okay, so I don't know if you are here, Lauren. You are still here. I don't lose the connection. So this means that, for example, I cannot leave this like that, because it's not detailed enough for a concept or for a mood board. It could be good, huh? There is no problem with this. But here, the point, the purpose of the goal of this is to define the universe. So I will know that it's finished when I will complete these goals. So, for example, I know, okay, it's kind of technologic, and we have kind of low tech, because this looks like to a BMW engine, motorbike engine, from the 60s, used a lot in the 80s too. So I'm trying to define this. And second, the deadline. So, for example, here in 1 hour, about, I have to improve this, but it will not be finished. I think I need about yes, you're here. Okay, great. I need about I don't know if it's begin to answer to your question, but I need about, for this, maybe it's the first time I spent 8 hours on a detailed concept like this. It's hard to say, because it will depend of emotions, for example, and of your skill, because sometimes I surprise myself unlocking a new skill. So, oh great, no, now I can do this kind of lighting I was looking for years, and now it's okay, it's unlocked, I can do this. And I'm so happy with the new feature I unlocked, that my wall drawing, thanks, my wall drawing is, cool, because I unlock this. But in the reality, when I show it to my wife, or I don't know, they said, yeah, okay, it's just okay. And I don't understand, because for me it was really finished. It was great, because not great, okay, I know my artworks aren't great, but there was a huge difference between my feeling of my drawing, or artworks in general, it works in 3D too, and the actual results, because I, for example, unlock something and I was happy with part of storytelling, but it wasn't concrete. It wasn't, not concrete. The contrary of abstract. It wasn't obvious enough for all people, for other people to see this. I'm not sure this part is. Maybe I have to to say again this part because I'm not sure it was comprehensive. Tell me, Lorraine. But first deadline, before deadline, first what I'm doing some stuff. So I'm doing this to see how I work, to develop my universe, and to put it in my portfolio to search for new clients. Okay, so it has to match the quality of the client I want to aim. Okay, it was okay. Great. You are from France. You are an illustrator, student, professional. What? So it's really good idea question because it's not easy to send when something is finished. So real difficult. Hmm. Okay. My English is good. Yeah, you think so? Because I have to improve it a lot. I have to improve on my accent, you know. Because, for example, I cannot say the, how are you? The R, you know, the R. In French, you have the R. My name is Eric. Eric. And you in Italia, you have the R. I have to work on it. Acqua naturale. But the English have R. R. And it's not easy for me to work on the accents. But if you can understand me, or maybe you're just all kind and don't understand anything that I said and said, okay, it's great, thank you, Eric, but okay. Okay, so now I think it's not too bad because I'm at a stage where I do not matter about what I'm drawing, and Cynics made a great video about this. It's drawing from intuition, and you know, if you work fast enough, his theory is you will become better, and it's because you won't intellectualize too much uh, what you are doing, and that's why I love talking. Go uh, that's why I love talking while creating um, because it puts my mind in an automatic creative state, and okay, I mean low battery in my sorry. Yeah, so when I talking with someone, I think my art become a little bit better um, because I don't care about my art. When I'm alone, sometimes I want to do a good art and it's natural. French is so beautiful. Bien sûr que le français est magnifique, hein. C'est une langue, la langue des poètes. Yeah, French. Yeah, maybe French is beautiful, but when I hear my voice, guys, I don't know how you do because when I hear my voice on streams, I said, "What's this voice? How can people listen to this without Breaking Bad?" Because I don't like my voice at all. But fun fact, I think I express myself better in English than in French because I don't know, maybe ideas are coming more easily. I don't know. I think I need a Mac design reference, so I'm going into my Pinterest and trying to not lose too much time. Where are this Mac design? This down. Okay, no, make design. Okay, make design. So yeah, I love Brian some uh, work. It's it's so cool. Um, okay, now one part of the difficulty here is because I'm doing some design. The same time I'm painting, I'm making the notification. I hate notification. I have to cut this notification. I know I have some works this afternoon. I understand you were French when you said this. Oh, okay. Before this, tell me, Lauren, why I make you laugh. Before this, you think I was a native English? I hope so. Huh? I was like a London guy. Hey, dude, how are you? But the this, it's this time. I have to work. I have to be a chameleon. Chameleon. Um, okay. This. This and the hope, the H, because I'm from Lorraine in France, maybe Metz or Nancy, it's how to say this? Yeah, it's in the east of the France, and in this part of the France we don't use in our language. We have accents in every language in a country region, and let's say this. Even in French, we do not use all the subtleties of the language. For example, it exists different kind of e, like milk is lait, okay, in French, du lait, some milk, du lait. But the right word is du lait, I think, or something like that, du lait, okay? But in Lorraine, we said du lait, okay? And if it's finished with E and T, okay, like un mulet, it's kind of a donkey. Un mulet, okay, it's a mulet, but we said mulet, du lait, etc. I'm not sure you understand what I'm saying, but I struggle with the R and the to make me lost. Okay, and Lauren, maybe I miss it, but you are French too. So what I want to say is, even in French, we I reject some reality of the language, like the H. I think in French we have a H aspiré, aspirated H and a expirated H. But it's boring to do this because I want to speak fast and I have to stop to put a hope. I don't want so. I choose when I was young to not use a lot of these rules. But now in English, I want to be better and I have to hope. I hope this, but I don't know how to say it. It's not easy. It's not easy at all. Ah, a student at Nancy. Okay. Ah, Lauren. Okay. Maybe you are one of my students, or maybe you are okay in. Lauren. Yeah, I think I. Ah, yeah. Okay. 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 I know. What I was saying. Yeah, but I have a question, Sajitul, because I think it's like this. When you it's not easy for me to learn Italian because, as I said, I grew up with a lot of Italian. But you make some pauses, some pauses. I don't know. Prépa à pied. Ah ok. Ok, Laurie. If I'm right in Italian, you make the just before the last syllable, I don't know, the last part of the word, you put the tonic accent, like naturale, you know? Okay, naturale. It's not, in French we said natural, but Italian, I think it's naturale. Okay, it's like a long, I don't know to say this, pause, or you double the word. Okay, but I always curious about if you want to speak really fast, or if you are nervous, or you don't control, you are agree, and you speak with a lot of emotions. Do you make the pause too? Because for me, it's not possible. If I, it's like I want to speak really quick, but acqua naturale. I'm sorry. I said it's hard for me to learn Italian for this because it's hard to stop myself because I love Italian. As I said, it's one of my I can say mother tongue, but grandmother tongue actually. But it's hard this kind of pause, Yeah, guys, it's not easy because yeah, it's not easy. But I love languages. Okay, I'm happy to talk about other stuff because see, I don't care to my drawing. I don't know if I'm ruining it or if I'm improving. How the R, my God, improving it. Napolitan. Yeah, I think it's. I'm. Yeah. Welcome to this language course on Twitch. Les Lorrains and the Napolitan and the Lorraine and the English Londonian. Okay. Here, for example, I think I need some orange touches from this part of the train because it's unbalanced. So you have to drag some of the legs at the other part, okay? And this is too much orange, so I will just put a selection, a progressive contour on the selection, and now I will use a color balance in the middle tones, the half tones, and I will change a little bit. Yeah, maybe in red. I don't know. Maybe maybe in red. I'm not sure. I will put a saturation and tint. I don't know. What do you think, guys, for the moment about this? Do you think it's a little bit improved or language is so slow? Napoli, yeah, Napoli. I can pick so fast. Yeah, it's cool. But even if you speak really fast, it's hard Um, Orange is so good here. Okay, thanks. It's yeah. For me in French, if I have to speak really fast, uh, maybe I do it, but I don't notice if I do some pause, because I have to speak fast, and it's hard because I have to learn some Napolitan language again because I'm not I don't know the subtleties for the moment, even if I already been in Italy, but speaking fast with making this kind of pause, it's hard. It's hard, but it's cute. And yeah, it's really good. To answer the question about the Procreate brushes, what's my favorite brushes? It's a good question. More. In dialect, the words are smaller. The words are smaller. Okay. Yeah. Maybe it helps to speak faster, or maybe it's because the words are smaller than you can speak faster. I don't know. It's an etymological. Oh my god, I cannot speak stuff. Okay, about the brush. About the brush, the 6B pencil is good, but I think I use it. Yeah, I'm always coming back to the 6B pencil when I don't know what to do, because I think it's one of the favorite Procreate pencil. It's really, look, it's really smooth. You cannot see. It's really smooth. It has some grain into it, and it's really cool. I my preferred is I can't say preferred, but because as I said, it's some just some tools. But the mechanical pencil is great, but it cannot be so large when I working on this kind of stuff. And I love the Stylo Technique, the technical pen. Um, okay. Yeah, maybe I don't know. It's it's a good topic to discuss about the language and the speed of the language. I have a friend which has a master in actually two masters in linguistic, and it works in the research center in France. Um, and we talk on a regular basis about languages. I will ask about this, or maybe I can bring him to the discussion. Talking about the brush, the Stylo Technique mechanical pencil is great, because if you follow me, you see sometimes I do some art with just ink. I don't have here, just ink pen, and it's I love to work like this because you cannot erase nothing, and the stroke are so intentional. You can really evolve a lot. Yeah, mechanical pencil. Yeah, yeah, it's small and it's a mess, because it's a pity, because the feeling is really nice. Okay. Uh, okay. Tell me your advice, guys. I need some advice. As I said, I'm. Go away, go away. As I said, I'm happy to have any kind of advices, if it's argumented and respectful. I don't want some compliment, but some honest advice. When we begin this morning, we had this. Now we had this. Let me drop the Pinterest stuff, maybe. So before, no, yeah, before, after. Oh, it's too pink, too pink. are motivating yourself for artworks. Okay, I'm motivating myself for artworks because I have some goals. It's if you want to read my Patreon description, I explain this. But since I was young, I want to. I need to express myself actually and to tell story that I didn't have the tools, so I have no choice. I have to express myself. It's too strong. It has to go out, and I want to share the world. So some stories, some emotions. So this is one of my motivation because it's like kind of an obligation. I have to do this, and I have some goals, some goals. Personal goals, to achieve, and it helps me to keep motivated when, and it's really important because when I do some crap, it's more easy to continue. So okay, like the greens, prefer a second version because it's more colorful. Okay, you prefer this one, Lauren? So you prefer the pink one? Okay. It's a nice one. More sweet without pink. Okay. Advice are okay. Advice are thanks. Advice are yeah. Without the pink, I think we were in more industrial stuff. And I like this because the orange was subtle about the in contrary with the greenish and kind of blue or verdo, and yeah, second is more complex. That's what I wanted to say. I think here, okay, you know what? I will flatten the layers, made a copy, and now I keep this evolution, but I'm working on the color hue, the hues. So I just grab this and I'm trying to put a progressive contour, okay, and more art edge on the right leg. Yeah, okay, yeah, it's cool. You are talking about art edge. It's not a beginner skills. Maybe we already talked about this. I'm sorry if I don't remember because I cannot see your face, Lauren. But yeah, art edge are really important. And you think it was on the right legs? Both are good. No, it's not Lauren about the art edge. It's Marpoon. I think the conversion. I'm sorry, I have to. I think the pink is competing. Yeah, okay, competing yeah, totally in the bad way. It's competing. It's trying to grab attention. That's why I put curve, and I'm trying to go for the red where the pink are hidden, and I'm trying to move them maybe more in the you know what, yeah, maybe more like this. So let's check before after. Okay, it's definitely not nice. Yeah, one possibility, yeah, I have two choices. First, I can use the tint but in pencil, for example, and I just painting parts I want to add a color change, and after I can change the color. Let me drag this out. Okay, I think the pink is competing. Okay, so we have I can change this. I can, of course, desaturate because it's too much saturated, and I can continue here. Okay. Okay. Not sure. And the second part, the second idea is to totally desaturate what I made this morning, like this. So I keep the detail, but not the colors. And now I use the transfer curve to add some color on it. Okay. Oh, it's very yeah, so it's always funny to look at the presets, but let's do my own. Maybe going from this. So here I can choose the shadows and the highlight colors, and I want the highlights not to be so high. Okay. I'm not sure. Let's see. Before, after. Before, after. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, okay, this part is not good at all. This I have to, because it has to be in the deep, and that's you're saying. Okay. Okay. I think it's not so bad. I think now. Okay, allez, let's go with this because otherwise I won't progress. Now I'm trying to detail, but with unsaturated colors, and trying to detail first what I'm first the focal points, but here it's too hard to bring down the yeah, like this is better because here I can add some details. It's always hard to add some details in a artworks because sometimes you are good students and we want to make understand the volume. We have to make the volume. See, we have, it's expirated age. We have, okay. We have to make understand the volume, but actually, the trap is to be too much contrasted and to create a lot of contrast point, or like you said, competing. You create things that compete each other, and it's not good because it's look childish. We don't know where to look, and it could be a real problem. Yeah, I think it's beginning to be not too bad. I think it's a beginning, and I have to hold myself to not detail, to not put some bright area a lot. So it's not an easy exercise, but I begin more good at this since I accept to not have all in a all detail. What, since I accept to make choices and to lose some stuff in my art, I accept to put kind of a hierarchy. Okay, a hierarchy, a hierarchy. Oh la la, my god. Okay, a priority, priority. Like, for example, this leg has to be more visible, like this one. I cannot say hierarchy. It's I have to talk this to the doctor. I think it's maybe it's a mind trouble, mind issue. Hierarchy. So, and I began to emphasize, some of the parts. Excited for the finale. Watch it when you post final piece. Thanks. Yeah, thanks. I think I will do another Twitch. I'm trying to do some Twitch on a regular basis and maybe direct. Tell me, do you prefer Instagram direct or Twitch? But we are not a lot. I'm really happy you are here, guys. But I don't know how to make. I don't know, to bring more people could be interesting to this kind of direct. I don't know, but yeah, I think it's not bad, and I will put it on my website. And if I'm happy with it, I will print and sell prints of this. But I have to, and I will put the full video for my Patreon. Let's see, quick at the full video for the moment, and I can look. I'm going from the starting point wasn't. I'm really on Instagram more often. Okay, hierarchy. Lauren, you know to say hierarchy. I'm. I want to hear you this when we see at Nancy hierarchy. Look, I'm so bad, but I will progress. Okay, so I love looking at this kind of video because it's really it look the beginning how I wasn't depressed because it wasn't nice at all, but I continue trying to evolve. This part was not too bad because I began to detail a little bit, and that's about when. Yeah, cool. Prononce hey r a hierarchy. Bonjour. A hierarchy. Okay. Okay, I dropped some coffee on me, but it's because it's Bella Chianti Cafe, So what I said is, at this point, I chose to go from roundish and curve stuff to more thin and elaborate form. With my student, I began to say that I wanted it to look like kind of a peacock spider or Nekobasu, the Shabus in Totoro. And so it's what I was wondering about the how to say this, about the shape language, because actually I wanted some curve to make it cute, but then see, I just drag and drop my Abarth, which is in the same universe in Lost in Speed, and I copy a leg of the Abarth, and with some hard edge, it's match really nice with the hard edge of this industrial old age stuff. Okay, Ini, you are from Nancy too? Okay, let's fast forward. Okay, see, the shape languages move and evolve when I drop the Abarth, okay, the Abarth, and copy a leg, modify it, and now I think there is kind of a stance, it was better, I copied, and now even the colors be better. On Instagram, I don't know, but you cannot have all here. Actually, it's more detailed. Maybe in zooming, but the exposure of Instagram is not good. If I cut the light, maybe. I'm not sure. Okay, so that was a changing point. And now this morning, this is this. Okay, I do my quick pause on it. Okay, and after, yes, the pink was competing so much, and now, yeah, now I think there's a beginning, but there's a lot of work, guys, a lot of work. But tell me in the comments what you think. I'd love to hear your advices. I'm open, and I will analyze them. Inès. Ah, Inès. Ah, les gars là, ok. Ah, Inès, c'est cool. Ça va? Yeah, it's cool having you. I'll just try my English, but yeah, next time, you know what? You can go on Discord, Inès, and if you want. And I want to hear you said hierarchy. Oh, wasn't bad. Wasn't bad. Okay, so I think I hold something, and see, I'm more confident, even if I, of course, have a lot of work to do, but I'm more confident that this morning for whom were there at the beginning. And what's the only difference is, even if I didn't like my work this morning, I cannot do anything. I wasn't sure about the results. I've just continue working and trying different stuff, talking with you about the science of language. It was really cool to talk about language, the difference between Italian and French speed. It's true. But doing this, it's not just for fun. It's because I think I made maybe some of my better drawings, another my better, but while arguing with a friend about I don't know which topic, and I was like, no, I think it's not like this. Sure. Yeah, off. It's good. Thanks, Ines. Yeah, thanks. I'm happy to hear that, even if I have to work. But about Izumi, I think it's Korean, if I do not mistake. But my Korean isn't really good at the moment. We have some basis of about Asian language, maybe Japanese. No, just kidding. When I said basis, it's I learn kind of work. Kore wa nan desu ka? Kore wa niko desu. Okay, but it's the same sentence, always and always, because I don't know. Just trying to impress. But if you want to. And Napolitan, yeah, of course, Napolitan. Yeah, Korean, okay. No, sorry, I didn't understand your Korean, so please tell me what you want in English, what you want to say. It will be easier for me. So, okay, here what I like is I do not know exactly what I'm doing, so it's just working with intuition. Oh my god, it's really so more difficult for me. Now I think I have to improve the readability of my work, so I'm trying to. Okay, I'm not on the right layer. Maybe here. Okay, so I'm trying to do a copy of this layer, but I cannot because. Okay, let's delete the girls I drew earlier. Okay, and now to make it more readable, dude. Okay, I'm not on the good one. Okay, just like this. I have to find a way to see your comments without bending too much, because this mean cool, right? Kore wanan desu ka? Actually, it's if you're talking about this, ça veut dire qu'est-ce que c'est? What is this? And the answer is it's some meat because I wanted to survive in Japan with asking if I can find meat. Sparkle works. Yeah, thanks a lot. Thanks a lot, but I have to improve it a lot. But thanks. So okay, now here I'm trying to darken a little bit. Okay, it's crap. So I won't use hue saturation. I think I just paint on it because I have to be confident. And I have a greenish, okay, a greenish color. So I will use some reddish, hard edge shadow to make it readable, because for the moment it's not, there is no hard edge, it's so smooth, it's not yeah, okay, this way I think there is a better thing. And here I'd like to put a really hard edge, maybe in this kind of greenish blue. And what if I do something like this? Yeah, why not? Even if I have to work on it, yeah, at least I have here an hard edge, and I want it to be more large. So I use a technical pen. Inès, c'est ce que je me demandais, but you can see cool in Korean. Yeah, it's impressive. You know Korean, Inès. Do you speak it or write it? It's impressive, Korean. Okay, so I'm drawing some really hard edge, but I want my hardest edge near the focal point, means the cockpit here, and the bar of detail here. Okay, if you want it to see it full screen again, you can go on Twitch. Okay, it's great. Oh, do you choose this color for shadow? Okay. I choose this color because it's complementary on the circle, the chromatic circle, the red is just in front of the green. That means there are the most opposite, and you can have the more contrast between them. So this way I contrast with color, with hue, I mean, and with brightness. And my goal was to make the rear more readable. So using this, I contrast it. It contrasts a lot, and it can help me to reach my goal. But on the front, so I will choose a color more like this, more bluish, greenish, and less and more bright, because not so bright. I have to move it, but because it's too contrasty, if I, yeah, okay, I think there's a beginning. I have to hide this kind of shadow. I have to work a little bit of the design here, something like this, I don't know, like this. Yeah, I think it helps. Sometimes you have kind of rules, even if it's shortcut, not it's more complicated like this, but I'm still learning this part. But when you have a warm light, you can drop some cold, as I already said in course, if you remember. But it's kind of a shortcut. You can do everything, but it's important to understand how the color interact. And in next course, I hope I can have the time to go further into the color. It will help you a lot in your projects. Okay, here I'm looking for this zigzag, this, but okay, maybe it's here. No, it's here. No, here. No, here. No, I don't understand where it is. Okay, I think it's because it's on both here and here layer. Okay, that was it. Sometimes when we yeah, cool. I'm really happy I can teach you. I can you can learn something from this. Yeah, I didn't know this kind of relationship between the colors, and it helps a lot. And actually, it's mise en scène. It's staging and composition. So that's why I love this kind of stuff. It's using, as I said, I love telling story, and the fact I chose some red here is already telling story. Of course, it's not an elaborate one for the moment, but the contrast and the fact I choose to show the form with this choice of colors, to show the form here, more than here, give importance, give the train emphasis the train, and in another case it could be less visible, and the story would say something different. Okay, guys, about 10 minutes to go. It will be a long one. Tomorrow I'm giving some manga workshop, so I cannot Twitch, or maybe tomorrow night. Just tell me in the comments, please, the 6 of you, if you, what's the better time for you to see this kind of Twitch, if you want to come back again. If you don't want, I'm happy you stand by. Okay, I have to I have to blue this. Okay, I think here it's too much bright. It's too bright here. So even if I love it, I have to sacrifice brightness to guide the eye of the viewer toward here, but I can do this kind of stuff. Look, I take the 6B, a blue color, and put detail on the mechanical parts and try to guide the viewer with color. So here, this kind of subtle lights is visible on the Twitch, so you can check the Twitch or my YouTube channel. I will post the video, because here now I'm trying with just touches, but it's not visible because of the exposure here, but I'm trying with just small touches to guide the viewer's eyes to where I want it to look, this part, and I hope it's good. Okay, maybe the afternoon. Okay, afternoon. Hello, 16.7. You help me work my number in English. Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure, but maybe because I have another class tomorrow night, but yeah, maybe 2 or 3 hours in the afternoon, but I'm not sure. So the better thing you can do is turn on the notification on my post in Instagram. I don't know if you know how to do this because you can miss some posts. You can turn it. I just explained it in my story. You can find yesterday's story, or you can subscribe to my Twitch to be warned for the next. Yeah, I'm a YouTuber, you know now. Please hit the bell and subscribe. And yeah, but it's right. If you want to support me, go on my Patreon. I thank you a lot. Yeah, but it's right. It was really nice to talk with you guys and to learn from you and about languages too. Yeah, but I'd like to make some Twitch on a regular basis, so feel free to talk about this around you, because if you are more, it could be nice. And I will try to go on Instagram direct too, because it's such a problem. I can put my other phone and make Facebook Live too in direct, but I have less English. It's more French on Facebook, but we try to speak English. Okay, thank you. Thank you guys. Thanks a lot. And I think I will post the evolution soon. I think I will drop this on YouTube too. Okay, I don't want to stop. Why I have to stop now? Because see, I don't need half an hour to warm up. I need 2 hours and a half to be warm. Yeah, okay, now I think I can stop now. Thanks a lot. See you guys.